Everybody, I'm sorry it's been so long since I've done a video. Most of you know that my business, personal training business, Parris Personal Training, was located in Lismore in the Northern Rivers. A lot of you are from there as well, so you understand what's happened. We had a horrendous, worst on record flood, and our venue has temporarily, hopefully, been severely damaged. So without a timeline as of yet for when we'll be able to get back into our venue and do classes, I thought my best option was to do more of these videos more often again, just to give you guys something that you can work with at home. And first, before I start anything, I just want to say that my heart goes out to everybody who lost so much in this flood and experienced trauma. I've heard so many of the stories, and I've been down there in the mud myself at the venue and at friends' places who lost everything, and there really aren't any words that I can use to describe what happened or how much I feel for everybody. So I'm going to move on very quickly before I get upset. So today I thought the best way to start off, considering for us locally, we've mostly been doing a lot of shoveling and sweeping and squeegeeing and hosing and pressure cleaning and carrying things covered in mud, and you know, and just a lot of stress and tension for so many people. So I thought the best way to start off was to do some of our favourite mobilisers and see if we can just release a little bit of the tension in our bodies and start to get ourselves moving in a more fluid way again, in preparation of starting to exercise again. I understand that not everybody will be ready or able to do that yet, and I completely understand. And for any of my ladies who are watching this, if you need me, please call me and let me know. I'm here if you need me. And in the meantime, I'm just going to do a really quick 4 mobilisers that are my favourite mobilisers. Now you guys will know a few of these because we've done them in class and we've always cooled down with them at the end of our strength training. But just because, you know, with so much on our minds, it's hard to remember these little things. So just 4 mobilisers that have been my favourites over the years, and that I know have helped people in class, and hopefully that will loosen our bodies back up, because we're all so sore from and stiff and tight from the stress and from the work that we've been doing to try and get our town back on track. So first we're going to start with one that a lot of you won't have seen, but a few of you I know have. Now I'm going to bring a chair in for this one. It's called an incline crawl. Now really a chair isn't ideal for it, but because with video and such, what I probably prefer to use is either your table or kitchen bench or something really sturdy. Now I'm going to show you up high. What we're going to do is put our hands there underneath our chest like we would do if we were doing a push-up, bench push-up. And we're going to put a nice straight planked body, and we're going to just take yourself out as far as you can, but I can't do it too far, this chair will flip, so don't use a chair. And we're going to step to 45-degree angle and let our hips drop and stretch forward. As we're doing that, we're letting our arms bend and our scapula come together. So our shoulder blades are stretching together and then back out. 45 degrees, let the hip drop and let the shoulders, back of the shoulders come together. There we go. Out to 45 and come together. Now, we don't have to be too tight and perfect with our technique with mobilisers. We want to let our body move as it can, and things will improve with time. The important thing is to let those scapula come together. You can see my chest is open. And to let the hips, so as you're stepping forward in that 45, let that hip drop in and lower as you go. Okay, let's do just a few more. Now you can absolutely do this on a lower height. When I do it, I prefer to do it on lower. But I have a table that's lower than the top of this chair. My kitchen bench is a bit too high for me, but look, you start on a high height, get comfortable with what you're doing, and then go a little bit lower as you can. That's it. So Chest is opening, scapula together, hip dropping forward. Okay, now the next one we're going to do that you know quite well is our hip swings. Now normally I would have them hands on a wall at about chest height, so about there. I realise how wrong we are until we're on camera. But I will use this just to stop myself from losing balance. So the knee comes directly up in front. We're going out to the side and across the body. So keep that knee up nice and high if you can. Out to the side, all the way across the body. You should feel a roll on your foot. Nice and fluid. Don't keep yourself upright. I'm inclined to lean forward a bit, but that's because I have my hands too low. I would prefer to be about here so that I'm keeping a nice upright posture. All right, other side. I'll check myself now. No leaning forward. That's it. All the way out, all the way across. It's loose and it's fluid. Nice and relaxed. Let's do another 10. We did a fair few with the other side. Now, if you're not getting as far across or as far out as me, that's fine. Just go to where is comfortable and fluid for now, and it will increase. It'll get better as you go. That's it. Keep it going. We all know I do that. That'll do. One more. Okay, good. Now, the next one we're going to do is a lower chain mobiliser. So come out off. If you're really, really tight in the hamstrings, you might want to be a bit closer to the wall. If you're quite flexible in the hamstrings, come off the wall about a foot. Nice and straight body, and we're just going to come forward at the hips. Nice straight back, open chest. Then we let our bottom rock back and we're leaning our weight. Remember, these aren't exercises, they're mobilisers, so they're relaxed and loose. Okay, and then we're going to come from one side to the other. So we're allowing our body weight to roll onto one butt cheek and then the other one. It's just a much nicer way for me to say that, sorry. Okay, rolling, your legs are nice and straight. You don't have to lock your knees down tight, but we're not using load on this. This is a mobiliser, so you're not going to do any major damage. Okay, keep it rolling, nice and loose and relaxed. Now, if you're not feeling that enough down through the back of the legs and the hips and buttocks, then bring yourself further forward and then do it. Wherever in that angle is comfortable for you. You just want to be feeling that nice, light, moving stretch all the way down the back of the leg to the ankle. Okay, let's just go a few more. So what we're not doing is turning like that as we go. We're keeping ourselves nice and open in the chest, and we're rocking like that. Now in class we call this one the elephant swing, but in truth you wouldn't be swinging back and forth like that. We're keeping ourselves nice and horizontal in those shoulders, and the rock is all rocking through the bottom along the wall, so our weight is supported. We're not trying to hold ourselves, we're just in a very relaxed, fluid movement. Okay, 2 more. 1, 2. I love this one, fits right up over the back of the lower back, which is not feeling the best at the moment. All right. Okay, so the next one we're going to do is one we always do in class, and we quite often need prompting, so everybody knows how to do it, but it does mess with your brain a little bit. So the way we always do it is we start first by just letting the hips drop from side to side. So just side to side, nice and relaxed. Remember, mobilisers don't need to be fast. We're not trying to get our heart rate up. We're trying to loosen and relax the muscles and encourage them to communicate with the other muscle areas in the body more effectively. Okay, so first we start there. Then we're going to start with what we call in class the Saturday night fever. So opposite hip, as one hip comes out, the opposite hand is going to come up above. So opposite hand to hip. We'll let ourselves get in a rhythm with this one first. And we're keeping those arms out to the side of the body. Nice and gentle. Nice and steady. Now the next one I'm going to do, staying in this rhythm, we're going to just push forward. Letting our shoulders come forward, following our hand, but we're not forcing it. We're just giving a gentle reach as the hip goes out. So just keep an eye on yourself. Make sure the opposite arm to the hip is what's moving. Then we're going to go across, which is often the one that messes with our heads. We've managed to do it today. Once we've done a few this way, we're going to start integrating it properly the way it was meant to be done, which is 2 up top, 2 out the front, and 2 across. 2 up top, at the front, and across. Good. Up top, front, across. Give a nice reach, but gently and fluid, keeping the movement just gently going the whole time. All right. Let's do one more of each. Up high, arms out to the side, out the front, and across. Yeah, one more. Up high, out the front, and across. Okay, good. All right, so shake it off a little bit. You may find that 1 or 2 of those felt particularly good to you. If that's the case, feel free to do them every day or multiple times a day. Those 4 as a combination are a really good sort of all over thing, but we're all different, so you will find that some of them are going to feel better to you than others. Stick with them. We haven't done the incline crawl much in class, so just have a little practice with it. Remember, it's a mobiliser. Keep it fluid, relaxed and gentle, and see how you go with it. I hope this helps. I hope it helps everybody loosen back up and prepare to start using our bodies in a more healthy way again once we're able to. And again, anybody who needs to get in contact with me, you all have my number. Please feel free to. And hopefully we will get going again one day. I don't have a timeline yet, but I'm certainly looking into options at the moment for some shorter term options until our venue is up and going. And I will keep you all updated. And I hope you're all safe. And I miss you all from class and can't wait to get back to it. So I hope you enjoyed this. I'm going to do a boxing video next, and then I'm going to start breaking down what was our most recent workout, strength workout in class. I'll break that into a few videos. So if you want to, you can be doing that at home, even if it's with tins of baked beans or bottles of wine, or if you do have any dumbbells at home, then that will work. And hopefully that helps for everybody. And I will be back again in a couple of days. So hang in there, everybody, and I'll see you again soon. Like, share and subscribe.